Hola Bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel and this is Al, my spirit guide. Welcome to episode 11 of season 7. And you know what? Just before recording this video, I just kind of gathered myself and asked, what should we base our next episode on? And a voice said, message for the divine masculine. I'm like, seriously? And the voice said yes, which is curioso, which is interesting because this is episode 11. 11 is a twin flame journey. So, if you guys are on a twin flame journey, I'm with you. It's been one hell of a ride. But you know what? The more we journey on this journey, the more I'm grateful, because it's because of this journey. I mean, essentially, this journey is all about, it's a spiritual catalyst for spiritual growth. And I'm grateful. Because if it weren't for this journey, I don't think I would have even started Mel's Magic Official, to be honest. Because my twin made me realize that I have this gift of communication. So it really takes a really broad perspective to see the blessing in this journey. And it is talking about individuation, it is our catapult into individuation. Because the relationships, surtout the romantic relationships of the new earth, are no longer codependent relationships. They are based on two holy, healthy beings coming together. And if one whole, healed being is already so powerful, imagine two of them coming together. The point is also that twin flame couples are here to serve. They have a mission, and that mission purpose can be any shape. It doesn't have to be this grandiose thing, but it's essentially, we're here to serve. God, Dios, Mahadev, the universe, whatever you want to call it, give it, whatever religious or whatever belief system you come from, give it that name. So it serves a higher purpose. And the process is such that both parties on the twin flame journey need to go through their own healing first. Oh, just realized that my charger is not connected. One sec, guys. Have to go through their own healing journey and can only come back together when they've done their separate healing, because otherwise we just trigger each other too much. And if you've been on this journey, you know what I mean by triggering. Because us twin flames, we are a mirror to each other. So everything you've been denying, rejecting, all of the wounds that you've not dealt with are being reflected, projected, full blast back at you through your twin. Because your twin is like this clean slate mirror. It's like you're talking to yourself. It's kind of trippy in that sense. Apparently we share the same over consciousness or over soul. That's why we resonate also so much with each other. There's this innate feeling of coming home, but it's also it's very intense, it's very triggering. So, and I don't know if all twins end up together, because not even that is the point. The point is your own homecoming to yourself. And we've spoken about the sense of self with capital S a little bit so far. Yourself is made up not only of your ego, not only of your conscious mind, but surtout your integration of your shadow parts. A union of opposites that has to take place internally first before the reflection of that internal union can be manifested in external. And it's tricky because we're asked to stay in our center. And from the 3D world, we've been out of our center. We've been away from home, our own home. So we're learning to manage our own energy. And yeah, we're asked to do the healing, guys. There's no way around it. Whether we like it or not, if we're not facing stuff, if we're still carpet sweeping, the universe is like, I'm not having it anymore. We're ascending whether you like it or not. And if you're not dealing with it, the shit keeps on hitting your own fan. It keeps on circling back like a boomerang. So it's what it is, guys. It's what it is. But this is not to sound I'm not at all trying to sound negative. To Por el contrario, to the contrary, I am joyful and I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic. And I believe in all of us who are part of this journey. It's such an important, it's a blessing. It is a blessing, as difficult as it is. I embrace it and I'm saying, yeah, bring it on. In any case, this is for the divine masculines. I'm just honestly not even going to think about it because my mind is going to question everything. I'm just channeling. Bring it on. So, divine masculines, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Are you stepping into your divine masculine power? And it's not even about, it's just different types of energies, feminine and masculine. It's a different, you cannot compare it. It's like both are equally valuable. Both are equally valuable. It's not about one controlling the other. That's actually what has caused us a lot of trouble. The suppression of the feminine energy, whether you're a male masculine or a woman feminine, we've both suppressed our feminine energy because we carry both energies in our psyche. So the feminine is the intuition, is the creative part, is the sensitive part. I mean, I'm not envious of men either. You have your own struggles, and so do we women. That's why we're asked to do our healing so we can actually collaborate and work together again and see each other eye to eye as partners, not as somebody to control and manipulate and conquer. Yeah? Whew. So, I was looking, should drink another glass of water. It's okay. For the divine masculines, connecting with my Aska team. Is this still recording? It is. Okay. Connecting with my Aska team, angel spirit guides, gods and goddesses, ancestors, and yours. Divine masculines is for you. I'm going to channel for you. I'm using the Ley de la Atracción deck. Let's see what wants to come out. Let's be open. Thank you so much. I'm at the stage as a divine feminine where I'm so happy to be out of the obsessing stage. I'm in my energy. I'm enjoying my energy. And I'm just trusting. So much of this, the suffering was not trusting, not believing, like questioning that this is even real. You guys know what I'm talking about, no? This crazy thing where I'm like, am I going crazy? And this was just after I was still recovering from my mega breakdown. So I was thinking, oh my God, is this some kind of relapse into my depression that I'm all of a sudden dealing with this craziness? But apparently not. It's twin flame journey. Okay, señores, señoritos, this is for you. It's the first time I pull this card. I'm not even going to look at whether it's the wands or the cups. I'm just going purely intuitive, which is feminine. You guys have it too. You're actually asked to connect with your anima. So we can talk about divine masculine, divine feminine, or we can talk about animas and animus. Anima and animus. So the animus is the collection of psychological archetypal energy in a woman, and the anima is the collection of archetypal energy in the man. And we're made up of both, but we need to bring them into balance. So connecting with your intuition, trusting your intuition, malgré the rational mind. It's au-delà, it's beyond the rational mind. That is probably part of your task, to trust what you're feeling, to actually connect with your feelings and your emotions. But you have your journey. I'm here channeling this message. So, rolling the dice. You know what's really crazy? I've shared in episode 10 that I went on my walk and I found this rock, which is like talking about animus anima, yin yang. I looked up at one point into the sky, and there was this massive cloud, because at the moment we're still having these gota frias, these springtime rains here, which were so needed. I'm telling you, Spain needs more rain, and we're so welcoming the rain. And there was this massive cloud. I love clouds. They're so impressive, especially here, because due to the mountain, there's some kind of valley compression. I don't know exactly what is going on geographically or biospherically, but the clouds lie low and they create this theatrical atmosphere often, and I love it. So I went out for my walk and I looked up to the sky at one point, and there was this massive cloud and the sun behind it, and it was so spectacular because it created a kind of effect that was just awesome. That's why connecting, going out to nature is so important, because it connects us with the sublime of the world, of nature. It makes us, it fills us with awe and magnificent and just wonder. And you know how I preach about that. Yes, if anything, if I preach here about something, it's about joy and wonder. Marvel at the world. I was literally not starstruck, but cloud struck. I was standing there for a moment and I just said, thank you. This is so beautiful. And it literally looked like this cloud. Okay, the one I saw was bigger. It was even more magnificent. But anyway, see, I'm just relating my unconscious with what I'm seeing. There's a constant interplay, guys. Honestly, anima mundi is at play here. So, rolling the dice. To me, the feeling is overall positive. I like how my lipstick goes with the dice too. It has an optimistic energy to this card. This card has an optimistic energy to it. I feel you guys are ready to roll the dice again, and that's probably not your usual mode of operating. Because just like us, you've had a hard time stepping out of your former way of being because your ego was resisting change. And that actually creates the suffering. So you've gone through your own just as we have. So putting out some empathy here for divine masculines. But I feel this clearing of air, just like after a storm, you see some remnants of some clouds still, but they bring with them hope and the sun shining behind them. And you guys are like, you know what? I'm done with the karmic situation. I'm done with my karma. I've processed enough of it. I'm rolling the dice again. Perhaps the divine feminines have inspired you to do that, because, you know, part of this journey is also to say, regardless of what happened, I'm choosing a new story. If I am the creator of my own luck, if I am the one who's able to manifest and create, then I'm rolling the dice to the universe and I'm saying, I am ready for a new game. And not to play games anymore, but to hatch my bets. To just like a little bit like the gambler is like riding on their luck. My English is a little bit, it's not operating with my rational mind today. I don't know if I can say it in German. But it's highly optimistic. You're feeling optimistic again. And you're like, you know what? Maybe in the past it was myself telling myself that I'm not lucky, that I'm not worthy, that I'm not this enough, that I'm not enough, which is the very much 3D matrix programming, no? And you've liberated yourselves out of that. And you threw the dice to the universe saying, I'm ready. I'm ready for some abundance. I'm ready for a new story. I'm ready for a new chapter. That's what this is telling me. You tell me in the comments box. Divine masculines. Hey guys, we respect you. We need to work together. That's the ultimate point behind this whole journey also, yeah? It's not like causing each other so much pain. Vamos. Second card. Asuka team. I'm rolling with you guys. Second message for our beautiful divine masculine. Oh my god, guys, I had a technical glitch and I didn't realize it till like a few moments after. But you have to trust me on what came out, okay? Because I was like shuffling and then 2 cards fell out. Actually, a whole bunch of cards fell out, but I said I'm only taking the one that came facing up. And then I paused for a moment because I was a bit shocked. And I told to the camera, okay, I'll tell you in a minute why I'm shocked. So just take my word on this, okay? Trust Magic Mail. These are the cards that came out. Vale. Is this recording? I think I have too much on my computer. I need to vide the memory a bit or whatever it is. I've got too much stuff on there, guys. Seriously, I need to Marie Kondo my computer now. So, second card is this gentleman, and we've had him before. in the context of what's going on here, divine masculine energy, I feel you guys are ready to fight. And not to fight for this love. Yes. We want you to do that. We want you to step up and say, hey, you've got a say in this, you know? Oh, I was gonna go off. I have so much to say about this. Maybe I'm just editing myself too much. Okay, just go with it, Magic Mel. You know, just like you guys need to balance out your divine feminine internally, we need to balance out our divine masculine internally. So for me, that had to do a lot with being my own protector, being the guy who stands inside, being the person who bring that aspect out to defend me, to speak up, to say, no, this is, put up some boundaries. You can't treat me like this. This is not okay. That is divine masculine inside, protecting the divine feminine, psychologically inside. So this is very much also for the divine feminines, the divine masculine inside the divine feminines. We had to do this internally. And we want the divine masculine to stand up, to fight. I mean, not fight for the sake of fighting, but to protect. Because if it comes down to it, then yes, you got to protect the feminine energy in general. The earth, the more those who cannot defend themselves. We got to stand up for something, for our values, for what we feel and think is important. That is also divine masculine energy. So I feel you guys are embodying that now. You're claiming that. You're ready to stand up for yourselves, essentially, first. Because remember, this journey is about you. The outer union will be a reflection of your internal journey. Remember, as within, so without. Whatever is going on inside of you will be reflected outside of you, because your subconscious, your soul is constantly working for you to integrate and to become whole and to heal. So inner journey first, and you're doing the work. You're standing up for what you value, what you feel is important, and we congratulate you. We congratulate you. You're putting up the good fight. You're putting up the good fight. Congratulations. And I'm not saying, when I say this, okay, I might sound a bit, whatever you call that, not sarcastic, but as if I'm sitting on my high horse. I love horses though. But you know what I mean? I'm coming from a good place. Yeah? So the third card that came out, that's why when the technical glitch happened, I was like, and I wish I would have recorded it, but you've seen me sometimes when I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this came out. This is the card that came out. And I was startled because I'm like, that's not even a proper card. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm taking it. And what tripped me out is, it says abajo aquí, los scarabeos. Can you see that? Los scarabeos is a escarabajo. It's a Egyptian beetle, and that is a symbol also, at least from my soul, because I relate a lot to ancient Egypt, and that is a holy symbol. The beetle. I don't even know what the word is in English. Anyway, in Spanish it's called escarabajo. Y bueno, it says here law of attraction tarot, but as we are working with visuals, images here, I'm struck by the image, and that is union. That is everything we're talking about here. Yin, yang, internal work, interplay of these psychic energies that are both needed to be in balance and whole. What we're learning here is to tap into those energies and to know when to bring out which energy. So sometimes in my daily affairs, I bring out the divine masculine when I know I need to stand up for myself. It's the divine masculine coming out, which was the missing aspect in me before. And then if I feel safe and I can flow, I'm divine feminine. I mean, essentially, So it's knowing, understanding, and learning how to manage these different aspects. And we have so many aspects. That's why I always say it's so important to do the shadow work, to realize we're not just this one interface. Within this bone and flesh, there's so much psychological material is going on. That's why we are multidimensional. We can also channel other things, but that's maybe another topic. But we carry our ancestors inside. They're alive in us. That's why also the healing has to do with ancestral healing. When we heal, we're healing our entire lineage, guys. It goes back into the present moment, heals the past. And since we create a new story, we're healing into the future. We're creating something different. So inner union, balancing out of animus anima within you, is a task that you guys are doing. And when I say you guys, I mean maybe you identify as another gender, so don't take this, you take it, don't get offended. Take it how it resonates. Whether you identify as divine masculine, divine feminine is up to you. But basically, we have these two psychological energies, and it's all about coming into union internally first. Since this card came out and I'm going with my intuition, it means we are on the way. We are uniting. We are finally uniting internally, and you are aware of this process too. You no longer see the feminine, your anima aspect as a scary image. You realize that you need to integrate that aspect of you too. That you cannot be whole, and you cannot even be healthy and function properly and be inspired and be joyful and be playful if you are rejecting your anima. So again, shadow work, active imagination, dream work. Sit with your unconscious. What does your anima aspect need to tell you to compensate your conscious mind, your conscious being? And how can you bring some consciousness into your unconscious? It's an exciting, brilliant endeavor, guys. It's a noble endeavor also. And trust me, us coming back into this balance will create something completely different because we're asked to create something different. There is no going back. And surtout avec this new moon in Sagittario coming up, I looked up a few information because I'm also asking for guidance, guys. And it says you really asked to really let go of the old stories of, and I've told you, how ascension is pushing us faster and faster into more releasing of everything that is not really us, that doesn't truly resonate with our higher self. And it can be a scary endeavor because we're stepping into the unknown. But we have been courageous already on this journey. So it's just like a muscle, just like a heart is a muscle. The more you use it, the bigger it becomes. I want to feel and see through my heart nowadays, not anymore through this crazy monkey mind. But what I'm saying is that the more courage we practice, the more we listen to our intuition, the stronger it becomes. So we've already done a lot of work, guys. It just becomes easier also because by surrendering and trusting and then getting confirmation that we didn't just, our ego probably died, but we're still here, and we're here in a more liberated state, the more we can trust the way forward. Because let's look back, it was not that good what we left behind, to be honest. It was just familiar. This is so much better. We're more conscious, more aware, more whole, and more capable, more mature, more liberated. And this inevitably, this inner union will manifest in the outer union because it's law. The laws of the universe are like that. So I am impressed with the cards that came out. Honestly, it's so positive. And please let me know if this resonates with you. Please let me know. You're rolling the dice into the optimistic, bright new sky. You're standing up for yourself, for what you feel are your own values. You've connected to your own inner authority. You're taking off these shackles to all of these karmic situations, to everything that's kept you trapped and burdened and enslaved in that sense, to outer situations that were just seeping your energy. You're coming into your own energy and you're fighting for what you believe in, and that includes this twin flame journey. And that was the third card. I mean, union is in the cards, literally. Isn't this bonkers? Seriously, I mean, even I trip out with these readings. So divine masculines and divine feminines, whoever's watching here, twin flamers, I even feel it. The energy is beautiful. Energy is positive and strong and optimistic and centered and powerful. Powerful. So imagine one of us stepping into his, her, their power. Two of us, I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And beautiful things lie ahead. And always, okay, I'm going to share something personal. I said I shall, because there was a point I was so obsessing about my twin flame that I forgot the bigger picture, which I told myself I'm here to serve the light. And things started working again in my own life when I humbled myself and I said, I'm putting everything secondary and putting spirit first, because that's, even spirit made your twin flame, you know. So let's get our priorities straight. Even when we come into union, this union will serve the higher purpose, divine plan that our rational mind cannot predict, because it's an unfolding process, but it is something powerful and something beautiful. And it is at the service of creating a new earth, a new way of being, the golden age, because we're in Kali Yuga, which is like freaking, what is it called? The Iron Age we're coming out of, guys. It's been heavy. It's been materialistic. It's been decadent. We're coming back into our spiritual sovereignty. We're reclaiming all of our psychological and psychic and soul aspects that were fragmented. And we are healing our being. We're becoming whole and powerful and sovereign. And that is beautiful. It's a beautiful process. So courage. Courage coming from cœur. Stay in your heart. Follow your heart. Do the work, guys. Whether you're divine masculine, divine feminine, I salute you. And yeah, I'm just grateful and I feel blessed. And I hope you do too. So this was episode 11. It's crazy, man. Of season 7. And again, if you like my stories, if you like my channelings, please like, share, and subscribe. You know that I do tarot readings also. And I'm a coach. I can guide you from where I'm at. I can be a container, a conscious, non-judgmental, supportive, and high vibrational container for you to bring up your own processing and do it in a reflective, conscious, container. It's something beautiful. If you've never tried it, take the step. Try it out. Courage. Courage and curiosity is what I always tell you also here in Mel's Magic Official. And if you'd like to support my channel, any contribution through my PayPal link, you know I appreciate it. We appreciate it here. Okay? Guys, stay blessed. I love you lots. And I've got your back. And we're soldiering on because we are warriors of love. Ciao.